Showtime. Showtime. We are live once again. Santos Rolon Jr. here, Soldier of Self-Mastery, on another Solutions and Ideas live interactive broadcast with me, Santos Rolon Jr., straight out of Stockton. I'm going to be here over the next 30 minutes. Again, we're experimenting. We are experimenting with a little bit of the sound. And we're also experimenting with the time. What's my goal? My goal is to reach as many people possible. I'm just doing some broadcasts, live broadcasts, to see who joins in. My goal is to pay it forward. My goal is to help you find a solution. My goal is to help you, maybe encourage you with your idea. Whatever it is that you have, that maybe you're struggling inside with something. You got something that you want to achieve, that you want to bring to life. Let's look at that. Let's tackle this. All right. This is episode number 4. I don't know. I may call it quits after this one. Going around the clock trying to see what's the best time to reach people is a little bit challenging. Am I up for the challenge? Nahil, welcome to another broadcast. And thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. Really. Thank you for being you. And once again, I'm going to ask if you have something that you want to discuss, that you want to open up. Not a can of worms. Okay, let's not open up a can of worms here. I remember hearing somebody said that they were going to open up a can of whoopee. A can of whoop ass. Anyways, I am excited. I'm excited to grow. I'm excited to be challenged. I'm excited to find where is it that I need to step into next in order to achieve what it is that I need to achieve in helping others, right? Where do you need to step? Nahil, where do you need to step into? Connect the dots, right? Connect the dots. We all have a need to make more money, that's for sure. I know I do. I have a need to make more money. I have a need to make a lot of money, like $20,000 a month kind of money, $25,000 a month kind of money. All right, so I'm just going to hang out here for a little bit. I may throw in some MMPC right there. Let me see if I can get my finger on it. Let me see. Where do I go? Right. Whoop, straighten it out. It looks like it's easy, but it's not. Let me see. There we go. Oh man, how could I do this? This is kind of weird because doing it in the camera. There we go. Right there. MMPC. Mind-mouth power connection. Nahil, how is that combination working for you and your family and your business? Are you working it? I hope so. I know I had to give myself permission to work it. Really, literally had to give myself permission to work because I didn't understand this. I didn't understand the valuable gifts that we have. I had no real clue that I had valuable gifts, by the way. I didn't. I thought I was just another hey there. But we're not. We're not just another hey there. We have a voice. We have thoughts. And we have power. Just got to connect the dots. Put it together. I see you. There's another person here. I'm just wondering what's happening to my friends. What's happening to my fellow soldiers? In fact, I got a video next week I'm going to be posting titled Problem Gamblers. Where have they gone? Where are they? That's going to be a video for next week. Me rambling on. So, Nahil, what are you trying to do? What are you trying to do, Nahil? Let's see if maybe we can I help you? Is the question. Can I help you? Can we sort something out here? Can we break some ground and dig underneath? All right, get the shovel. Let's get the shovels and dig underneath that dirt. You ever do yard work? Sometimes it's hard, even to, it looks like the ground is soft, but it's not. It's hard. You got to get in underneath there, right? Got to get underneath there. So let's see. Yeah, me too. Where is everyone? I don't know, but we're testing out some different times. And the way I look at it in the heel, if I'm not benefiting, if I'm not using my time wisely, if I'm not benefiting, I have to move on, right? You have to use your time wisely. You really do. I mean, it's so important for us to use our time wisely, especially when it comes to trying to help others. So that's the goal, is really trying to help others. Let me see. It's a stressful time just trying to stay. It's a very stressful time just trying to stay calm and all in the chaos. Well, it can be. It can be very stressful. Yes, I agree. It doesn't have to be, though. Nahil, it doesn't have to be. But it can be. It really depends on the situation, right? Depends on the situation. But I think it really depends more of the mindset that we carry. Because every single day that we get up is a fresh day to start all over again. I know every morning when I wake up, man, I feel totally refreshed, man. Just looking forward to see, what I can step into to help other people. But you might have a lot going on, and depending on the support, we need to have a good environment for growth. And sometimes we may not have it. So what do we do in these situations? I believe that is where stress can be brought on. Extra stress. I believe the goal is to make sure that our focus, because you can put two people in the same experience, a difficult experience, but each one of those persons is going to see, it's going to experience, is going to handle it totally different. And that, a lot of that has to do with what we're doing today to improve ourselves and what happened when we were younger. Man, I was kicked around quite a bit when I was younger. I was kicked around pretty good. I hid it very well. I did hide it very well, even though I made some very, very poor choices as a child. And a lot of that, we bring into teenage, adult, and it could still be with us up to this day. If we're not challenging what's going on up here, if we're not challenging what's actually going on up here, we're just going to accept the norm. We're going to accept it the way it is, and we'll even talk negative about the situation. Honestly, most people today, and since it's only me and you on here, or there's another person that's on here, I'm not too sure where they're at. Most people do not understand the power of questions. Most people don't. In fact, most people are taught not to answer a lot of questions. But the truth is, if you want to grow, if you want to become a better person, if you want to change whatever it is, maybe you want to build a business. I'm getting a little sidetracked here because I want to bring us back to this thought of teaching and learning. And I learn something new every single day with myself sometimes. But you're right. It's a very stressful time out there. It is. It's very difficult. I mean, look at the stuff that's going on. I mean, it's kind of obvious what's happening with all of this COVID-19. It is kind of obvious because there's a lot of revelation coming out, truth. And yet people were still, what do you make of it, right? I mean, I try not to focus on it as much anymore. I really don't, because, you know, what do you make of all this stuff that's going on? I just choose to focus on what I want to focus on. That's the key. That's the goal. Let me see. How does HemoHim help with diabetes? Well, Patrick, honestly, you could see you would have to try the product to see how it would impact you. You have to try the product. I mean, I can tell you what it's done for me, what it's doing for me. I love the product. It's not the best tasting little syrup in a packet. It tastes like cold coffee with extra caffeine in it. But once you slurp it down and you get it in your system, you know that you've got some really good, potent immune boosters. And I really believe in the product because I've done my research on it. I've listened to some doctors, actually quite a few doctors. I've listened to some actual people under a doctor, testimonials, cancer, breast cancer, liver cancer, diabetes. I mean, the list goes on and on with the people that are taking. If you don't want to take my word for it, because I know you've asked me twice, go to YouTube and look up HemoHim, and you're going to see a lot of video testimonials of people sharing lab results, people talking about what it's doing for them. And this is an FDA, EPA approved product. It is a patented formula. Natural. It is 100% natural. It is a natural product. I'd give it to just anybody, except for, you know, maybe pregnant women. And I wouldn't offer it to somebody that isn't in their right mind, because then they might think that, you know, anyways. So that's how it works. Like I said, if you want to get into the company, I can plug you into the company. You have to be sponsored. It's completely free to get in there, and you can look at all these wonderful products. I'm telling you, Atomy has some really, really, they have a dedicated structure to their product quality and assurance. They have an impressive and an impeccable 10-year track record. In fact, Atomy has, I believe it has the number 1 or number 2 health product, which is HemoHim. In all of the markets and all of these multi-level marketing companies, it is the number 1, the most sold health product, I believe, in the world, called HemoHim. So again, if you want to check it out, I would definitely check it out. There's been diabetes, people with diabetes, it helped them control their sugar. So you got to experiment just like I do with my time. So again, we got a few people. We're going to, let me see. We started at about 15 minutes. So we're going to be here another 15 minutes. Listen, I'm here because I'm looking for solutions myself. I'm looking for ideas myself, right? The more that you help other people, the more that you get yourself out there to help other people, guess what happens? A good karma, right? The Bible says, whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. If you reap to the flesh, if you sow to the flesh, the Bible says you'll reap corruption. But if you sow to the Spirit, it says that you will reap, I believe it's peace, something like that. But you're going to get a good harvest if you reap, you know, not to the flesh, but to the Spirit. So that's what we're talking about here. We all have a need to make more money. I know I do. We all have a need to have better relationships. I know I do. Better communication, right? Mind, mouth, power, connection, better communication. How do you build a business? You got to build people. You got to build networks. You got to know how to build relationships. All of this comes into this program when it comes to MPC. And again, it's about giving, right? I enjoy giving to charities. There's one charity that I'm wanting to do a little bit more for, but I'm also challenging that ministry. I'm challenging them so that they can get inspired to come up with their own stuff. You know, we cannot depend on handouts. I can't depend on donations simply to live off. Well, I can't live off donations, right? I can't. I implore those of you that can donate to donate, but I can't live off donations. Santos has to make some things happen. Santos has to get creative and use his imagination and connect the dots. You know what I mean? How can I bring in more clients that are willing to pay me for my service to help them transform their life? How can I do that? You know, if it's not happening through YouTube, if it's not happening through Facebook, what other means do I have? What other type, you know, maybe what I'm working, that idea that I worked last week or last month, maybe that idea needs to be tweaked. I got to go back and visit that idea. This is what it's about, folks. This is what it's about. And I'm just, you know, I'm going to continue to stay fired up. I'm going to continue to stay fired up. I have to. I want to. I love it. It challenges me. The more I'm focused on my vision, the more I'm focused on helping you, the more that I'm focused on helping you, the less that I focus on the things that I don't need in my life. You know what I mean? I'm sure you know what I mean. Where are you, problem gamblers? Where are you? Where are you at? Where are you? I pray for you guys. All right, so just a few more minutes here. We're looking to find solutions and answers, right? Let me see if I can point right there. Right there. Man, it looks easy, but it's not. Trying to point to the let me see. Trying to point to that light bulb right there. Right? The light bulb. Let me see. Where's the light bulb? Oh man. Come on, Santos. You can do it. Let me see. There we go. Play the game. There we go. Play the game. There we go. You gotta come out. There we go. Right there. Right? That's what it's about, man. Getting that thing to turn on and making sure that it goes brighter and brighter. You want more clients, you want more customers, you got to make a difference. You have to make a difference in their lives. You have to make a difference. That's what I'm finding out, right? If I don't have enough clients, if I don't have enough followers, of course, my channel is growing and I'm grateful for that. What do I got to do? I got to find ways to bring more value, more value. If my product is not bringing value, if my product is valuable, right? Whatever it may be, if it's valuable, but it's not selling, if my product is not selling, what do I need to do? If your product is not selling, if you're not overcoming is the question. Right? Probably that's the better question. If you're not overcoming, if you're not selling, if your business isn't growing and you got to open up the attic and you got to climb in there, man. I know there's cobwebs and spiders and stuff like that, but you know, there's something called flashlight, right? You go up there with the flashlight, man. That way you can see what's going on. Oh man. All right. You're welcome, Patrick. Thank you for your donations, by the way. Thank you appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys for helping the ministry. But I don't know what's happened to my fellow friends. It could be sometimes we're even being censored. You know, there's people that are being censored because somebody out there somewhere does not want others to hear what you're sharing. I puzzle about that because I do a lot of live streaming and I test different periods of times. And, you know, getting close to 4,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, you would think you would have more. Of course, I'm looking forward to getting to 8,000 and then 20,000. That's the goal. Making a difference, man. Making a difference. Yeah. Even when you're in pain. I live in pain. Physical pain, and then I got some pains in the ass too, right? You know what I mean? Get some people that are like pain in the asses. I'm just joking. If all my subscribers gave $10, wouldn't that be good? Man, I could pay iWorks to do more work for me. I could help my assistant out in Nigeria, and of course, the people that we hire to help us do work. Building a dream, building a business is It's work, man. It is. It's work, but it's worth it. It's worth it. For me, I'm not, it's only forward from here. It's only forward. And sometimes things dry up. Sometimes, things don't work out, and there's a good reason for that. There's something else opening up somewhere else, man. So if all the people that I've been able to help, I remember I used to get quite a few, man, almost 20 people on Fridays and Sundays, 20 people that would interact. And now that's down to, sometimes 7, maybe 8, 9. I'm like, wow, what's happening? You could feel discouraged. You could feel like a failure, maybe even, right? No way, Jose. No way. No way. Can't entertain those kinds of thoughts. Will not entertain, right? Have gun, will travel. Will not entertain those kinds of thoughts. And they come. Sometimes they come early in the morning. In fact, they can come right during this broadcast, right? They can shut. No. You have to be focused. You have to be in control. The more that you focus, the more that you control, the more that you can focus, and the more that you can be in control. And it's the process, right? Simple things that we just totally mess up sometimes. Really big, man. So that's about it. Looks like there's a few people. We need you to get famous. Well, one good thing is that we're actually getting ready to launch. We've got merchandise. We've got tank tops and t-shirts and coffee mugs. So we're going to launch that. And what else? We've got 2 books that we're finally, we've gotten some funds together to launch another 2 books, which I'm excited about. 15-minute breakfast for champions. Just a little book that talks about little things that you can do early in the morning, little rituals and stuff like that. Stuff that I use, stuff that others use. We're going to bring that to life pretty soon. And we're also going to bring in the coaching book to help people that want to coach other people. People that want to really help other people. It's actually a book for coaches. So I'm finishing that up. We're going to be putting that together. And, keep going. I got another book that I'm working on. That'll be my 5th book. Just got to keep going, man. Keep going. So what? People laugh at you. Family don't care. Family don't believe. Your friends, your coworkers, even your own self sometimes begins to doubt, man. It's like sometimes, right, you feel like the finger, like, oh, man. And then no. And then you break free, man. That's so, yeah, that's true right there. But why not? Why don't people focus? Or better yet, you focus. We're all focused on something. We're all focused on something, but why are you focused on that? Why are you focused on that thing? Why is that thing so important? What is that thing that you're focusing on bringing into your life? What's it bringing into your home? What's it bringing into your bank account? What's that thing that you're focused on bringing into your head? I went out for a haircut today. Atomy products are working very good. They are a blessing. I went out for a haircut and I ended up at the car wash. Does that make sense? I went out for a haircut, but I went and I ended up at the car wash instead. I don't know if that makes sense. Focus, right? Focus. We can get distracted easily. Well, it looks like we've got a few people joining on. Looks like Laura's coming back. Laura says, I'm glad I'm free. I'm glad you're free too. I'm glad you're free to be you. I'm glad you're free to be you. Um, yeah, gambling lifestyle is the pits. That's the truth. Freeing from gambling. Yes, I'm focusing on no more gambling. 99 days. 99 red balloons. 99 red balloons. That's good, man. That's good. You ought to feel good. Patrick, you ought to feel really good about yourself. In fact, you ought to be realizing you've got more power than you've had in the past. That's what 90 days, 99 days is telling you. Actually, what is that telling you though, Patrick? The 99 days. What is that speaking to you? When you look at that statement that you just posted, what is it saying to you, soldier? It's saying something because you're speaking it. Whenever we say something, whenever something comes out of our heart and we share it, there's a really deep meaning there. And you know, we don't even we take so much for granted, man. You know? Oh, my music. Oh, what are we playing? We're playing Jingle Pinks today. A Lot for a Light. Hip hop rap. That's what it is. Jingle Pinks or Jingle Punks. No copyright. All right, I see people coming on. People coming on, people coming off. Yeah, I'm grateful. Any questions? Any questions about gambling? Any questions about business? Any questions about your hair? Did you have a good hair day today? What about socks? Huh? You ever get on a drive and you go autopilot? You end up at the, wait a minute. I was supposed to get off at that other exit. I was supposed to do the other thing. Focus. With your help, I can stop forever. 50-50, man. 50-50, right? I can tell you what to do. I can lay it on you, man. I can really lay it on you. But guess what? You're not gonna you're not gonna like it, right? It's about your plan. My goal is to inspire you to inspire yourself. My goal, as I have learned to coach myself, and I'm getting very, very good at it. One of my passions is to help you get to that place where you coach yourself. You know, you become resourceful. You know what tools work best. You know what times, how to use the tools. You keep those tools close to you, whatever. It might be a person. It could be a friend. It could be a book. It could be a YouTube video. It could be a live broadcast like this one. You keep close to them, right? Every time I go live, every time I fire myself up, you get a notification. Bam, Santos is coming on. Let me get my notepad. So I can take some notes and I don't waste my time. Because I want to get the best. I want to get the most out of that broadcast. There's something about that broadcast, and it's not just about his speaking, because there's other greater motivational speakers. You know, there's Les Brown, there's Zig Ziglar, there's Anthony Robbins, there's Hannibal Lecter, there's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh man, I'm excited, man. Yeah, but hey, if you're driving that truck, you better listen to the wife. Yeah. Pablo. I don't know, man. I haven't seen Pablo. I haven't heard from Pablo. That's why I encourage people to sign up to the emails so that I can stay in contact with folks. You know, we have an email that we send out. We're going to send out 2 to 3 emails a week. By the way, I don't know if I do know that some of you have been receiving emails from my partner, Coach Cephas. It looks like he's dropped the price on GABA, the Gambling Addictions Breakthrough Academy. I think you could probably get it for like $60 or something. Who knows? I don't know what he's priced it at. He just sent out the email today. So he's offering that. And if you're wanting to get a hold of a program that can help you get focused, you know, those videos are not found anywhere. You can't tap into those videos. You cannot get that curriculum that I put together. You will not get access to those bonuses for $60 or $65. As a matter of fact, there is a bonus that's worth at least $300 in there. We're throwing that into the academy. You're not going to get anything like that. So if you're struggling with gambling, if you're struggling with some addiction, if you're struggling, fork up $60 or $65, whatever it is. I don't even, it might be less than that. Get in there. You got lifetime access. You've got like 7 or 8 videos. They're very short videos. They're not long videos. Some of them may be 14 minutes, just guiding you through the process from A, B, C, D, all the way through. I even show you how to generate income. There's videos in there that talk to you about how to generate income if you're flat broke. Ideas, solutions. Man, you know what? I give so much value. It's just, I'm just surprised that there's not more people taking advantage of it. And the reason is because I haven't been getting in front of enough people, but that's going to change. That's changing. That's changing. We're working on it. As a matter of fact, we're heading towards 4,000 subscribers on YouTube. We've got Instagram going on. Twitter, we've got several thousand on Twitter. I use Twitter a little bit. I just got myself on lifecoachmatch.com. I'm over at gigsalad.com. Where else? I'm working through linkedin.com. You got to get out there. If you want to make yourself known, if you want to reach people, you got to get out there. You got to put in the work. You got to be willing to put in the effort. And sometimes it's boring. It is. It's boring putting in. But here's the cool thing. You plant those seeds one time, maybe twice, and you got to harvest, man. What is that harvest for you? It could be money harvest. It could be a relationship harvest. It could be peace, man. Maybe you just need peace in your heart, man. You know, just when you wake up every morning, you go to bed at night, and you just feel, man, you feel like a giant, man. You feel like King Kong, man. Right? It's all available. It's there. It's there for the taking. Yep. Your video 3 years ago about depression after gambling loss really helped. See, that's a video you could share with other people. You could dissect that video. That's a thing. If you find, that's what I did. Honestly, this is what I did, Patrick, when I first started changing my mind. I would watch videos, but the videos that I was watching, they were like 4 or 5 hours long. They weren't no little 15-minute videos. They were 4 or 5 hours long, and I would listen to those videos over and over, the same videos. I would put on a headset at night till 2 or 3 in the morning, even sometimes 4 in the morning, and I would get up and go to work. I was a little bit tired, but guess what? I was feeling energized because something was happening inside my head. You know, I didn't have all those doubts. I wasn't afraid anymore, or at least I was working through my fears. All this confusion. I didn't have any purpose, no direction. I didn't know what, you know, it's like, it's hard. It really is hard when you don't really know where you're going, man. It's like, I mean, who wants to live like that? Honestly, who wants to live when you really don't know where you're going, man? And then all these little things, right? The gambling, the addictions, people, and all these little things seem to just pop up here and there. And they get more of your attention. Why? Because that seems to be the excitement, right? The casino. If something else was more exciting in your life, bigger than the casino, do you think you would be showing up at the casino every weekend or whenever you go? Honestly, think about it. If you had something bigger than the casino in your life, would you go? Would you keep going to the casino? Something that could provide more energy, something that could provide money, something that could provide a really good atmosphere, a good growth for you, man, where you challenge yourself and you feel good the next day, every single morning when you get up. Wow. How do we get more subscribers for you? You share my videos, you leave comments, a thumbs up, and if you can afford to support the mission, $10, $15, that helps me pay people to do work for me because I can't do everything myself. I just mentioned to you 7 websites that I'm involved with, and I work through all of those websites weekly. I don't have any help, my friend. I've got some automation, right? We've got technology working, but who has to do the work? You know what I'm saying? I love what I do. I really do. But I have to make sure that the money comes in to keep me going. And that's the challenge that I have, right? But you know what? I will meet that challenge head on. I will overcome that challenge, and I will generate the incomes that I want. I will generate those bigger incomes. I'm determined. The casinos didn't do it. I thought I was going to become a millionaire from going into casinos. I literally did. I used to think, man, if I hit $1 million, man, or if I hit just $500,000, that's what I used to think, right, before going into these casinos, man. And I would win money. I would win money. I won more. Well, no, I lost more than I won more, but I would win a lot. I would. You can ask my wife. But what would happen? I'd go back into the casino and I'd just throw that money away. I'd throw it away. So if I won $2,500, if I won $5,000, guess what? A couple days later, within a week, right back in the casino. Not smart at all. Not smart at all. Not something that I care to repeat again. Not something that I will repeat again. Why? Because I can, I will, I do, I am. That's why. I can, I do, I will, I am. That's why. Maybe I'm training myself to become a robot. It's okay. A good robot. Hello, Monica. Monica R. Good to see you. Am I featured? Am I featured on other channels? Well, I do interviews. I do some things. I'm working on that, you know, and on top of everything that we're doing, we have a podcast that we do also. So we got a podcast that we record. Getting in front of the right people, growing an audience takes a lot of work. It's not an easy thing. It takes money. The more money that you have, the faster it can happen. We're just going to work this thing. You know, I love the thousands and thousands of comments that I get on my YouTube videos, man. Thousands of comments. I can't even keep up with those anymore. Thousands of comments, man. So I'm touching lives around the world. And I'm going to continue to do that. So I need your help, whatever you can do. Whatever you can do with sharing videos. You know, share the videos, comment on the videos, a thumbs up. And of course, a $10 or $15 donation, whenever you can do that, it helps build the coffers so that we can pay people, you know, to do stuff for us that we can't really do ourselves because it might be time consuming. It's good to see you too. Good to see you. Let me see. I'm trying to remember something here. Oh, man. I will one of these days. Anyways, good to see you. Good to see you, Monica. I hope that you're truly doing very, very well. All right. We've got a few people here. I might keep the program going. I see 7. We are taking questions. I'm taking questions. Let's look for solutions, folks. Let's keep our minds solution-minded. I want to keep us solution-minded as much as possible on this broadcast. I'm looking for challenge. I'm looking for you to challenge me. I'm looking to help you find ideas and solutions, okay? I'm not here to tell you what your solution and your idea is because you already know what it is. It might be buried inside of you someplace, but that's where it is. Okay? I'll wait a few more minutes because we've been here for a little bit. Imagine today I went live at 11 o'clock, 11 a.m. I went live for 30 minutes. I had a few people that jumped on board. Then we tried, what time did we try? We tried at 5, I believe. Yeah, 5. And now we're back at 7 p.m. But it looks like to me like there's more growth at this time. I've been noticing the numbers. It looks like to me like there's more growth at this time in the evening. So I'm trying to figure out what would be the best time for me to go live. And it's not going to be Friday Night Alive anymore. It's not going to be Sunday Night Alive. It's going to be Solutions and Ideas Live with Santos Rolon Jr. That's going to be the name of the broadcast. Solutions and Ideas Live and interactive with Santos Rolon Jr. I like that. And that's what we're really going to focus on. I don't really want to preach too much, even though you guys kind of put me in that position to preach. Come on, preacher, right? If you're not asking a question and it's silence, I got to start chewing gum. No, but I really, really want the questions. I want to help. I know there's those of you that are coming here, you're struggling. I know you are. You're struggling with something. Hey, if I struggle with stuff, if Soldier of Self-Mastery struggles with stuff for a couple hours, maybe a day or two or a week. And when I say struggle, man, I go to the books, man. I just go to the books. I just, this is what I do, man. I go to the books and I find solutions. I write my solutions down. I write them down. What's my answer? What's my idea? I got to figure it out. And that's what I do, man. And that's what's got me free. That's what's got me free, man. I'm telling you, there's no secret to what I'm doing. You just got to not hear, but listen. Fine tune, man. I'm telling you, all this stuff that you're struggling with, easy money. Easy money. Of course, I've taken me a little bit to get here. Laura says, not gambling. There you go. That's true right there. I mean, what is the casino doing for you? You have to question it, right? What's it doing for you? It wasn't doing shit for me, except for draining my bank account, giving me bloodshot eyes the next day and depression and fear. Man, I remember when I would go on my escapades and then I would wake up. I didn't want to get up. I didn't want to get out from underneath the covers, man, because that morning, right? The morning after, if you don't take your pill the morning after, the women can understand this. You're thinking about the bills, right? You're thinking about the money that you took, right? All those fees that are going to pile up, man. I think they were like $35, right? $35 bank fee. ATM withdrawal, 35. 35 doesn't save lives. So you're thinking about all this stuff, right? And you miss your day of work because you're so depressed you don't want to go to work, man, because you just gambled all your money. And you're sitting there, man, right? You're hiding, man. You're hiding from yourself. You wish you could go back and redo it. You wish you can go back and not, just before you go through the doors of the casino, you turn around and you go the other way. But you're there that morning after, man, right? The morning after, man. Oh, that hurts. You're depressed. A couple days later, you feel like a stallion. Right? You're born again. What happens? You get a thought, you get some money, you get paid. Oh man, I'm good to go, right? Right back to the casino again. That's bullshit. Don't let it, you can defeat it. If you want to defeat it, if you really, really want to defeat gambling, you can defeat it. You got to want to. All right, my friends, we're getting ready to end. I see no more questions. I see some statements, a couple of things. Gambling was killing me. Glad so I stopped. Yeah, and it literally will kill you, right? Some people commit suicide. So it will literally kill you. Not figuratively. Figuratively, it will kill you too. I mean, it's misery. It's horrible, man. You get diarrhea and stuff. You feel sick to your stomach. You don't eat for like a whole day or two. Hey, I'm laughing at it, but I remember those times many, 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 many times over and over. And I tell you, man, I am. Oh man, I'm glad. I'm glad I'm free. Yes, I am like a pastor. I would agree with you on that. That's a good guess. But who am I a pastor to? Right? Who am I a pastor to? Basically, I'm a co-equal with people. Right? I'm a founder. I'm a visionary with a movement. And everybody that gets on board that can benefit and see the value in what I'm giving away, because a lot of stuff I do give away. You know, it's not about follow Santos. It's about co-equal with Santos, team up with Santos, soldiers of self-mastery. Soldiers, not soldier, right? Soldiers. That's actually the name of my website is Soldiers of Self-Mastery. So I'm thinking about other people. As hard as it is, because honestly, we're selfish by nature. I know I'm selfish. I can be very selfish by nature. But I got to break that thing. I got to break that selfishness. I got to break it every day. If I want to become very successful financially, I have to break those things. If you want to become financially successful, there's areas that you will have to break. And there's a balance that you need to bring into your life, right? What's the balance? Health, wealth, relationships, self-mastery. You have to know who you are. You should know who you are. You should know where you're headed, and you should know how to get there. If you need help, you know where to go. So yes, you guys are kind of like part of my flock. I agree with that. Kind of like. All right. We co-equal. Yeah. Laura says twice. A gambling problem. Sometimes going twice a day. Twice a day. That's like that's called being regular. Laura says. Have a good night, Monica. Hopefully we'll see you Sunday, 5 p.m. I believe 5 p.m. or 7 p.m. I'm going to try both of those times on Sunday to see what we can do to reach out more people. So bring a friend, invite somebody, share my video, comment, leave a thumbs up, support. Good job to all of you guys. You know, I mean, you ought to feel very, very proud. If you're not going into the casino and you've got, you know, a week or 2 or 3 weeks or 90 days or whatever have you, that's very positive. All right, my fellow friends, we're coming to the end of the wire here. By the way, I hope you liked my setup. I created that all by myself. It took me about a week to do all this stuff that you see. People think, well, you just put stuff. Oh, it's not easy to do it. But it's easy to do it. It just takes time manipulating and maneuvering all of that. So I truly hope that you like my new stage. Even this costs money to do what we're doing every month. So support the mission. All right. soldiersofselfmastery.com. Let me see. There's a few. Mark says, thank you. All right. Thank you. I appreciate all of you guys. All right. Till my next one, which is going to be Sunday. So watch out for my next video. Maybe I'll have a video up on Saturday. Good 5-7 minute video. In fact, I will have a good video. I don't know if it's going to be Saturday. It might be Monday. The title of it is Where are the problem gamblers? Where have they gone? All right. Have a good night. One last question, because I went overboard on my time. One last question. Let me see if I get one last question, one last thought, one something. Years ago, I had a room with all the writing on the wall. Creating your own environment. You know what I call that? I believe I wrote that in the original red book, in my other red book, the first one that I came out of. That's a cocoon. You're creating a cocoon that you can slip into. When you go home, your bedroom should be like a cocoon that you slip into. Your walls should be plastered with creativity. Your vanity mirror should have affirmations on it. At least that's the way it is for me, right? When you go into that bedroom, all of that stuff should speak to you, man. Remind you. Your good life is going to come out of a good series of good, constant, positive reminders. Create your cocoon, man. I mean, that's one of the best things that you can work on, especially right now that we have all this time. Man, you can go to these dollar stores, you can buy poster boards, and you can begin putting all kinds of nice affirmations on there and just frame it really nice, put it on your walls. Get a permanent marker right all over your vanity. Alcohol cleans it up, by the way, if you want to change it. 70%, 90% alcohol cleans it off the mirror. And you can turn, that's a good idea, Patrick. I'm glad that you brought that up. That's a great idea. So years ago, you said you had, I think that might be a good idea for you now, right? Can you see the writing on the wall? Can you see the writing on the wall? No pun intended, man. All right, I see you guys dropping off like a few flies that have been swatted. I want to thank you guys. All right, we're going to end the program. I will see you once again. Support the mission. Bring a friend. Bring your mind. Open it like a parachute, because that's the way it only works. It works only one way, right? Parachute. Save your life. And I'm going to stay excited, and I'll see you guys on my next episode. So once again, peace through strength. I salute you. And remember, you have what it takes. No excuses.